Also in the New York Times, Maureen Dowd has a piece entitled All the Demons Are Here, in which she writes, Trump has exploited the widespread disillusionment that has curdled into cynicism about a ruling class rife with hypocrisy, self-aggrandizement, and bad judgment. Americans have felt let down again and again since the 60s, with wars we shouldn't have been in, occupations we shouldn't have had, the bank scandals that were allowed to happen, trade agreements that hollowed out manufacturing hubs. Then there was the devouring pandemic. Many Americans felt left behind, fooled by Republicans and disdained by Democrats. All the dislocation was exacerbated by social media algorithms, igniting anger, outrage, resentment, conspiracies, and fake stories. Donald Trump is a human algorithm, always ratcheting up antagonism. He's a personification and exploiter of all things creating anxiety in people's lives.
From Maureen Dowd. Meanwhile, the stock market continues to see record highs since the election of Donald Trump. All three major indexes up yesterday. Dow Jones climbing more than 1,500 points. Futures continue to rise this morning. Let's bring in the co-anchor of CNBC's Squawk Box and a New York Times columnist, Andrew Ross Sorkin. So, Andrew, it looks like the markets continue to like the election of Donald Trump.
Yes, but, and I think there's an important but here. So I think that if you are on Wall Street, you think you like this to some degree. I think if you're a CEO of a corporation today, you are both trying to be optimistic, but also a little bit anxious. But here's the thing to watch. The bond market. We mentioned it yesterday, and I said there was an opportunity potentially that the bond market is the governor on whatever happens in politics, especially if you think there really is a red wave and the House goes red. And I want to read you. This is Barron's yesterday, but I think it's important. The bond market is sending a warning in the wake of Donald Trump's election victory on Tuesday. Investors may have been looking ahead to lower interest rates now that the Federal Reserve has started cutting. No more. The new message yields are sending. We're heading back for a higher for longer world of interest rates. The question is just how high. And you've already started to see what's called the 10-year note move higher. That is the benchmark for which we're going to have our mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are higher. We talked about the prospect of higher interest rates in this country and higher inflation. Effectively, that's what this is really about, higher inflation. And this is a major component part of that. And so I think while we can look at the stock market, and that is a signal of optimism.